Picture me putting my city all over the map. They wasn't believers, I had to get even and mad. We coming up, pulling up, jumping all over your grass. So tell them I got a new girl. Tell them that I'm in the bank and I want all my 50s in cash. I'm tired of living check to check. I need 20 models, this is smiling in my grave, fresh to death. I've been Wu-Tang with a spectral deck. Yeah, I gotta just get off my chest. I cannot miss it, got last on my list and you next. Take it how you want it, I ain't famous like I want it, but I think I might just skirt off. Blow the speakers and turn up, pop up. Go to church with my shirt off. Tell the Lord that I'm here now. I've been waiting for so long. I've been patient for so long. Breaking rules like there's no laws, and I did it for a long time. If you don't like me, take a ticket. There's a long line. Nice to meet me. I think the pleasure's all mine. They've been clocking me so long. I think they lost time. Ooh, you lost. What you mean? Woo. What you mean? Woo. And now I don't trust the so what you mean? Woo. Hold up, whoa, what you mean? Woo. Hold up now. Don't know what you think, compare me to. Adrenaline popping, the blood will be leaking and running. Yeah. I do what I do, I don't care if you like it or love it. Tell all of my I got a new girl. Wait. You tell the that I'm in the bank and I want all my money in hundreds. I'm tired of living on the edge. I want it, they gon' call the feds. I just bought a cost an arm and leg. My mama told me take it back and get a job instead. Where's your common sense? Me and the devil got too much in common, I swear. Yeah. Born in the ghetto, I never had nothing to fear. Take it how you want it, I ain't famous like I want it, so I might just throw it if he fit. Call up Cassie after she broke up with Diddy, yeah. I told Shorty if she talking, if she gon' call her friends up and we did, whoa. I ain't in the talking, go chop off your lips. If I ain't in your top 10, go top 4 for bridge. My black boys like boys that knock off your lid. I thought y'all gon' pop off, so hop off my. What you mean? I said, what you mean? Woo! Listen, I don't trust her, so, no, I said, what you mean? Whoa, I said, what you mean? Woo! You thought I was finished, you thought it was over. You thought I retired, you thought I went fishing with Kobe. I'm still as ill as considered as one of the coldest. Still a put a partner rapper here like Moses. I'm throwback like a molar roller. I'm cooler than a cup of yogurt. Black flag boy, truck soldier. I'm cool with laws and Ayatollahs. Rap god, Cyclops and ogre. I'm King Kong, ain't nobody told you. You think road still. And Bobby Brown about to go get. Paul McCartney, I'm rich. I'm Muhammad Ali, I talk. I'm James Brown, about to tear down this. I'm Michael Jackson, them bad as bad, gon' get it. What you mean?
Legging with Nick, we dump it off like V. Ramonovic. Sorry, homie, you know we not friends, it's off of politics. Politics never get to see who really run it. Now you know who run it. You rappers on punishment. Papa dog, they be lying on they rebel. Everybody scared a little linky man is evident. Feeling like 50 way back in North 3 or D.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and you're tuned in to Madden 18 on EA Sports. In today's game, we've got a pair of offenses that understand how to get it done on the ground, as both rank in the top 10 in rush TDs. It's the Colts going up against the Falcons. With that, let's welcome in our fine broadcast team. Here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you very much, Larry. EA Sports coverage of the NFL. The National Football League is here and on the air. A few moments ago, it was Desmond Trufant of the Falcons making their way out of the tunnel to the delight of this sold-out crowd as his guys get set to do battle with Andrew Luck and the Indianapolis Colts. Hello again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin along with Charles Davis. And, Charles, we take a look at this Falcons team as they interplay. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams.
And from down. An update. The Dolphins have jumped out to an early lead in their ball game. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. They go play action here on first down. This throw caught right around the 6. And he doesn't quite make it. They do stop him, but he gets it all the way down to the 1. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. It's Coleman here. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Tevin Coleman, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons have taken the early lead. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Now here's Bryant to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it on the first drive.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn it into first downs and hopefully points.
Now Riddick. And an alley to run. Space to maneuver at the 40. The 40. 30. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. A big play there for Indy. 51 yards on the ground. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17.
Well, that run right there was an offensive line coach's dream, wasn't it? Guys picked up all of their assignments, created a nice gap for the running back to get through, pick up 7 yards. Yeah, he's probably chortling on the headset right now saying, we got it going, boys. Let's keep it going.
In the red zone this time. Here's Riddick. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Back with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Colts in possession of the football to begin quarter number 2. They're on the march, but facing a 3rd down here. They go back to Riddick. And he is going to lose yardage here. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
They tried to run right into the teeth of the defense on 3rd down, but looked like those teeth were pretty sharp.
They were having absolutely none of it. Stuffed them for a loss.
Yeah, couldn't get any leverage up front and move people aside in order to run the ball.
So on 4th down here, Mike Tomlin says, let's just get 3. This a 33-yard attempt. And Catanzaro's kick is right through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
Yeah, as an offensive coordinator, if you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work. But in his defense, this has been a stifling defense so far. So they've got to start finding a way to unlock them as this game goes on.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken at his 4. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
On 1st down, it's Smith. And this is Gabriel on the catch. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down. On 1st down, Smith. This one complete to Mohamed Sanu. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer. One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can right foot in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
They They stay on the ground. This time it's Kamara. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run it with Kamara, and he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to Atlanta right after this timeout. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Larry Ridley will have highlights and analysis of this first. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Jerick McKinnon, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Falcons.
Dinner. I got Tom Brady.
What, this an auction or something? This nigga got a damn garage sale. 170.
I got Tom Brady. Taking all over. You gonna start off.
You see, this nigga got a garage sale. He want to give us all the bullshit shit. He don't want to give us none of the new stuff.
Hey, you interrupted my auction, bro. Keep it down.
All right,
dude. Get out the room.
All right, I scored myself.
Hey, come here. Hey, talk to me.
Jeremy, what the hell you want?
I got Tom Brady on the block, bro.
Jeremy.
Y'all want Tom Brady, right?
And our score's going to stay right where it is.
Anybody want Tom Brady? Talk to me.
Jeremy, what's up?
Tom Brady 48. Look, this nigga Tom Brady 48. He trying to get rid of Tom Brady. For 42, you better look at it.
Jeremy,
nigga, what quarterback in the league 42?
But the boy got 99 everything. I'm like, what's down, man? Got 99 everything. Tom Brady. Everybody taking off.
Put him on the frame block.
They got a bullshit auction going on. Don't know about fucking Brady. Well, I got James White also. He come with package. First of all, how y'all doing, fellas? What's good, man? How y'all doing? All right.
What's up, man?
Yeah.
Punk, you the one send me the invite, you cockeyed bastard.
Man, shit, I'm just practicing, bro.
Jerry, what you want, nigga? What you want?
Nigga.
Man, I don't want to hear that shit, man. Y'all niggas done retired, man. I don't want to hear that bullshit.
Nigga didn't retire, bro. Don't even play it like that, son, dog.
Man, I ain't trying to hear it, man. I ain't trying to hear nothing, man.
See a sign, bro. Remember it was just me and you on this bitch, and you couldn't have no third player, bro.
We down. What y'all want to do?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Timbo. That's what I'm talking about, Timbo. Man, Tom.
That's two. Oh, he was white.
I was about to say, I got Dan White and I got Tom Brady for a Lolo. Just one today only sale, bro. Week 5 only sale. Well, that nigga not coming back in the room. I'm tired of nigga leaving and coming back.
That nigga, nah, I think his shit tripping, dog.
Huh?
I think B shit tripping.
Oh, yeah, nigga need to go really get. What you want? What you want, Dan White?
Say y'all, them Falcons is breaking everybody's heart, man. The Falcons out there breaking hearts, man.
Hey, talk to me.
Calm down. Everybody keep the noise down, bro. We got a good, respectful auction going on right now, and I need everybody to calm down.
Ain't no damn auction going on, nigga.
Yeah, bro. Nigga ain't worried about no Brady, nigga.
No, listen, we got.
I'm trying to finish this game up so I can go play for this trophy right quick in 2K.
You got James White ready to go. And he got his bag packed already. Do y'all want him? We starting off at that second round pick. I got a higher bid at second round. Second round, we got a higher bid. We gonna take a round pick.
Man, shut the hell up. What is you doing, nigga? That ain't even how you do it. I ain't heard one number, nigga.
No go for a second round pick.
Anybody gonna say we're gonna get a third? Gotta get a third round pick and a quarterback. Get a third round pick and a quarterback.
Oh, man. Shut this nigga the hell up, man.
Y'all niggas slow with this guy. I don't need that nigga. I just picked up that nigga McCaffrey from the Carolina Panthers. I'm cooking.